Good morning and welcome to day 331 of Bob Goff's Live in Grace, Walk in Love. And in today's passage, we find it in Luke chapter 19, verses 2 through 4, which says, "A man was there by the name of Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and was wealthy. He wanted to see who Jesus was, but because he was short, he could not see over the crowd. So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore tree to see him, since Jesus was coming that way." And Bob reflects, "I spent a lot of time trying to be righteous, but there's a difference between righteous and being like Jesus. If you only try to be righteous, you miss the big picture. Try to be like Jesus, and you get righteousness as a byproduct." You know the story of Zacchaeus, that little guy who climbs a tree so he can see Jesus. He was a despised tax collector. He felt like he needed to get above the crowd to get noticed by the Savior, or maybe to get out of the slingshot range from his neighbors. Thankfully, the story of Zacchaeus didn't end with him dangling in a tree. Not does mine or yours. Jesus pushed through the crowd, walking right up to Zacchaeus, and told him he would be his house guest. The crowd grumbled in his favor shown to the tax collector, and I bet Zacchaeus nearly fell off that top branch. Zacchaeus knew he was a cheat and that his money was ill-gotten, a behavior he changed, by the way. You might think the point of the story is to be the opposite of the thieving Zacchaeus, but it's not. Instead of trying to stop a few bad behaviors, Jesus is more interested in our transformation and helping us become more like him. Jesus freed us from the game of trying to earn his attention or favor. We've got it already. We can stop auditioning for the part we already have. When we accept how loved we are, we stop climbing, stop striving, and we stop pretending. When we become more like him, we'll find righteousness comes with the deal. And Bob asks a question for us to reflect on. In what ways have you been transformed this year? What a great question for this time of year. Also a great question to think about as we think of those things that we are grateful for on this Thanksgiving Day. I'm grateful for you and for you being a part of this devotion. Thank you, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving.